Hi everyone, I couldn't believe it when I heard this video. I was absolutely astounded by something that Andrew Cuomo said, and I'm going to show the video in a little bit. But as I'm sure you're well aware, yesterday Pfizer announced that they have a vaccine that had very successful phase 3 trials. Their phase 3 trials were with 43,000 people. So far, it's had a 90% success rate in preventing these people from getting the coronavirus. So far it looks like it's going to be quite a successful vaccine. So you would think most people would be like, oh, that's great, we're going to have a solution for this. He's too obsessed with politics to care. Anybody watching this video should be outraged by this. Rather than saying, oh my goodness, this is amazing news, the first thing he says is, oh, it's good news and it's bad news. And then he starts talking about the bad news, about how it's unfortunate that it came 2 months before Biden was in office, because now Donald Trump is going to be responsible for the distribution. That's his first reaction. It is unacceptable. People should be outraged by that kind of a reaction. And here's the guy who forced nursing homes to take people with COVID back. Some people say, I'm not accusing him of anything, but some people say that that led to additional mortality in those nursing homes. Now, I don't know if that's true, but some people do say that. And here's also the guy that said anything he needed from the federal government, he got. Trump provided hospital beds. Anything that the governor asked for, Trump gave it to him. And there's videos of Andrew Cuomo talking about that. And then out of a sudden, partisanship takes a hold and he can't say anything positive. He has to say, oh, it's unfortunate that it came 2 months before Biden is in office. I'm going to play the video in a second here, but before I do, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow my channel, and that will really help me.
As Pfizer announced this morning that their two-shot vaccine is more than 90% effective in clinical trials. Let's talk about that now with New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo. Governor Cuomo, thanks for coming back again this morning. We were talking yesterday about the importance of vaccine distribution in the next 2 months. What do you make of this news?
Well, it's good news, bad news, George. The good news is the Pfizer tests look good and we'll have a vaccine shortly. The bad news is that it's about 2 months before Joe Biden takes over. And that means this administration is going to be implementing a vaccine plan. The vaccine plan is very important, and it's probably the most ambitious undertaking since COVID began. Just to put it in focus, we did 120 million COVID tests in this nation over 7 months, scrambling, doing everything we can. We now have to do 330 million vaccinations, maybe twice. My state does more testing than any state in the United States. We did 12 million tests. We have to do 20 million vaccines. And the Trump administration is rolling out the vaccination plan, and I believe it's flawed. I believe it learns nothing from the past. They're basically going to have the private providers do it, and that's going to leave out all sorts of communities that were left out the first time when COVID ravaged them.